Hey folks, this is Magpie265 and welcome back to Green Hell. This is episode number 5. And in the last episode we did try our hardest to find Lambda 2, but we had no luck. Without the grappling hook, we could not make it up any of these 3 points here and this one leading us to Lambda 2. So Lambda 2 is a no-go for the time being. We did find this little mystery rock here that seems to be blocking off some sort of pass through to the wider jungle. And I believe that this grappling hook here gets us up over this cliff top to that bit of jungle, and this one gets us over there. So all 3 of these access points allowing us to explore further afield, but without a way to get over them or through them, don't think we're going to get very far. Now this little section where Lambda 2 is does seem to open up further out, but without this burnt off section of map, I don't know whether that's any use to us or not. So I don't know if maybe we'll find the rest of this or a bigger map when we get to Lambda 2. So without a clear plan of action on that, I think what we're going to focus on today is just a little bit of stocking up our base, getting a little bit more of a permanent foothold here in the rainforest. With that in mind, I have just off camera put together a storage box. So we now have in here the bones that I have just been dropping on the floor, the cat fangs and fish bones and the stingray sting that I've been dragging around with me, the obsidian stone that I don't quite know what I want to do with yet, but I know I definitely don't want to risk losing it, and then just a bit of charcoal and campfire ash I know we need for the mud bricks. Charcoal I don't quite know what we need for yet, and a bit of stone and dry leaf, just things that I don't want to be carrying around for no reason. And before we do just get into the base building and working out what we want to do in the area, I would just like to give a little bit of a shout out and a thank you to here we go, Krachun Miruna. I hope I've not just butchered your name, mate, but you did leave me some nice comments. A couple of them actually, I think three different comments, offering a few little tips. One of them suggesting that I talk to Mia to continue the story. So we are going to look at the walkie-talkie probably towards the end of the episode once we've done our base building, unless we've come across something else whilst we're getting resources that maybe develops up the rainforest. Maybe something I've missed out here in this little section we're in. Maybe there's a grappling hook hanging from a tree that I've not seen yet. Unless we find any of that, we will give the walkie-talkie a go and talk to Mia and see if that does anything for the story. The other 2 points that Krachun was kind enough to point out for me is that, one, when using the bow, you can stabilize your shot with the shift button. Now I did try that just before I started recording. It was the middle of the night, I only had a little bit of stamina left. It didn't really work for me very well, but that could be because, like I say, I had very little stamina. So I think what I'll do is just give that a quick try whilst we've got a bit of stamina before we do anything else. I'm just looking, there was literally a capybara around here a second ago and I've absolutely lost it already. I did shoot at one during the night, I hit it, but I didn't kill it and it ran off with my arrow. Oh, there's one of my other arrows. I thought I'd lost that one when I fired it, so that's good that I've got that back. But I am down to 2 arrows. I'll take that note because fats aren't always the easiest thing to get. It's handy that we've got that right by the base, and that leads me to a point that we will get to when we do the base building, is that I do want to look. I found a planter that you can put down, and I want to try and grow a banana tree very close to the base. I think there probably is a couple about if I really looked for it, but having one literally just here would really help with our food, because then we'd get protein we can get from fish and things in this little stream, got fats we can get from the nuts, we've got a little bit of carbohydrate we can get from these mushrooms. But if we had the bananas on tap, then we basically got all of our needs catered for all in one place. So that would just take a little bit of the stress out of the game for the time being. Now I'm looking for something to shoot with this arrow, but I'm not seeing anything, so what we'll do is we'll just sort of aim into the distance. So that's what it's like without shift, which is hard work. That's what it's like with shift. That is quite a lot better. But I think the less stamina you have, let's try that again. aim, and shift. Oh yeah, that's loads better, but the lower you get, see, it gets to a point, it just starts to drift out again. And I think that sort of quarter bar of stamina is where I was at last night, where it wasn't really working. So we do need to keep our stamina up for that. And I don't know if there's a way of increasing your stamina whilst playing the game, or if that is, you are literally stuck with that, what you've got, because I slept through the night. It's only, it's 10:30, but I am down like a third of my stamina bar already, and I've not done anything. And if we are relying on the stamina that heavily just to focus our aim, I don't know how practical that's going to be. Now, maybe I did say before Kratchoon gave me that tip, I thought that maybe your what's the word I'm looking for? Your ability level. If I go to the notebook and go to this, no, where was it? It's over here somewhere. Which one is it? This one. If I go to archery, see, I'm only a 3 of 100 on the archery. That's just reduces stamina usage and reduces aiming time. So hopefully that will get a little bit better to use the more we use it. Now, the other thing that Kratchoon was kind enough to point out for me is that you can get armor in the game, and I did know this because this bit here, hide armor, I just completely forgot. I noticed it very early on where I think we were checking for leeches or something, or maybe a cut, or when I had one of them worms, or just any number of the afflictions that ailed us in the first couple episodes and, well, quite frankly, killed us off. But I just, with the struggle to survive, the looking for food and all that, I just completely forgot about the armor. So it might be worth having a try at building some armor, but I think I'll probably do that tonight when it gets dark, because I want to get the building done whilst it's daylight. So I think what I'll try and do is plan out here where things are going to go, what I want to build, and then we're going to need quite a bit of resources. So rather than you guys watch me stumble around a rainforest looking for resources, we'll plan this out together, work out what the base is going to look like, then I'll go off and grind and get all the resources, and then we'll put it all together and see how it looks. So I think, like I said, one thing I definitely wanted is a planter of some kind. Now I forgot where I found it. It's the animals, that's I've just looked at. Some of these would be quite useful as well. Obviously we've built the storage box, but we've got a storage basket for big stones, coconuts and mud bricks. We've got a small one that does for stones and things like that, and you can put bones in it. Got a logs one. There's just no multiple storage options, ropes and things. And there's a sled. I think that would be quite nice to have, because I think that'll let us carry multiple things backwards and forwards and make them. So actually, let's put one of them down, because if we're going to go off looking for resources, then I want a way to be able to collect more of them at once. The shelf, I don't know what the shelf's going to be good for. They're the traps. Where did I find these? There they are, planters. So there's a large one and a small one. Now I would think for a banana tree, I'm probably going to need a large one. So let's maybe put that over here. Took it over as far as we can. There we go. And then if we do want another one, we can put it down next to it. And then I think a little storage area wouldn't go amiss. Just pick these sticks up, clear this area a little bit. Don't really need a long stick at the minute. Sticks are more important, so we'll take them. And then stand for leaves. We'll have a leaf stand there. Rope, I don't think we really need that much. We can carry a lot of rope. Sticks we'll have. Small sticks. Long sticks I wouldn't mind because they take quite a bit of carrying. I'd have to cut these plants out of the way to put that down there. Is there anywhere else we can put that? I don't really want to block off that area. No, I don't really want to block that just yet. That's my access there to the river, so I want to leave that. So we'll put it there. We'll just chop these. That just clears a little bit of space for us. I don't know if I can get rid of this. Yeah, it stops it from regrowing though, so the trees do regrow unless you destroy the stumps like I just have. And then what was the other one? A logs stand would be quite helpful. So there we go. We've got leaves, sticks, logs, long sticks. The only other thing I could go for would be stone of some kind. Trying to think where the best place to put this is. I'd like to keep it in this sort of area, but I don't want to just have a massive long row of them. Try and put it behind them, I think. So, big stones. There, maybe? Okay, is there anything else? Ooh, there's one of them lizards. Let's see if we can make this shot. No. I don't really know what happened there. I thought we hit that. Maybe we did? No, there's the arrow, so we definitely didn't hit it. Maybe you can't hit them. Maybe that's why they're so quick, is that they're meant to be like impossible to hit. I don't know. Anyway, they need long sticks. That needs long sticks. These all need long sticks. Wow, I'm going to need a lot of long sticks. Oh, probably should have put the sticks in there, shouldn't I, really? Right, before I go off looking for resources for all of this, let's just see if there's anything else worth getting. I don't think storage-wise there is. I don't think we really need to build any frames or anything yet. I wouldn't mind at some point building up some sort of like enclosure, maybe putting a wall across here and across the back. But I don't know if we can do something to strengthen these structures, because until we can close all of this, I don't know if it actually would be worth it. And we don't seem to be particularly in danger here, so maybe that would be more for if we build a base further inland, because I do think once we get access to the rest of this rainforest, then I'm probably going to want a base, I don't know, more round here, if we can, or here. Looking at these contour maps, that seems to be a bit of a hilltop there. But maybe here. It definitely needs to be near water somewhere. But I wouldn't mind it being quite central. Because if we're here and we need to get over this area quite a lot, it's a bit of a trek. But if we're in this area, we can get here pretty quick, we can get there pretty quick, you know what I mean? A bit more centrally located. So we might build a full custom base in a later episode. So on that front, I don't think we need. Oh, we could build up in trees. You know, that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Might go all Robinson Crusoe on us and build some kind of tree house. Composter. Do we need a composter? I don't know. Maybe that's got actually something to do with the growing. So maybe I will. Where to put that though? Where to put it? Maybe just out the back here. Like that. We don't need the bed because we've got the hammock, the shower. I don't know where there's bamboo, so we'll just leave off on that for now. parrot nest and the traps. We have got a couple traps. Storage. I think that's about it. I think that is the extent of what I want to be building. I'm just going to check that trap there. Oh, the sticks here. That's handy. We should probably build up this as well. You're supposed to do something with that. I'll put a small fire under it. I don't know what it's for, but it was part of what we found in that sort of burnt out campfire in the middle. It wouldn't do us any harm to build that up as part of the base. At least it's ready for when we need it. That's got a spider again. Seem to catch spiders quite a bit in that. I'm just going to destroy them. Oh, you got to get to confirm, haven't you? I just don't feel like we need the spiders. They don't really seem to do anything for us at the minute, and we definitely don't want to eat them because that takes our sanity down, but I'd rather just get rid of it because it can keep the trap running then. And I have caught a toad in there at one point. There you go, so I can hit some things with the arrow. Just get rid of that. Maybe that trap's in the wrong location really, because that's a couple times I've found a spider in and around there, and a couple times I've had a spider in the trap. And maybe we'd be better off putting it over by the water. We'll see. It's getting late already, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4:20. How are we doing on our food? Could go for a little bit, really. Oh, I've lost one of my bananas. I thought they were good for a while. 23 hours, Don't know what happened to that one. We'll eat that as well. Oh, we've lost our mushrooms. We're losing loads here. Don't know what we're going to do with the leaf piles. Don't really know what they're for. What did I want to check? Food. Bit of hydration wouldn't go amiss. We'll have 3. That should sort us out. So I will do a bit of collection of resources. We'll get these built up, and then we will go from there. So we have made a little bit of progress. We have put together a sled, which I've lost. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Sorry, I know it's dark. Hang on, let me pop the brightness up for you. Just briefly, just while we're doing this little bit. Hopefully you can see what's going on now. It is just 8:15 at night, so it is getting a little bit late, but we have got the sled built, which is just down there. And I have used that to collect a little bit of resources. Enough to be able to build the planter, which we have got a banana plant growing in. That is currently 100% hydration because it is raining, and it needs fertilizer. Now we have managed to build a little compost heap thing, but you need rotten fruit and things like that to fill that, or leaf piles as well, and I've only got a little bit in that. I haven't managed to fill that just yet. I don't know what happened to our mud bricks. I'm sure we had a couple left, but that just emptied, so I've put some more mud in it, but I haven't actually made it into bricks yet, just in case they do disappear over time. I don't actually need them right this minute. I've also managed to build the long stick holder. Should have enough rope now. Yep, to put together the log stand. This is going to be the stone one. Have I got the sticks for this yet? We might just. I don't think I'll have the rope for all of this yet, though. No, I need 3 more ropes for that. Well, they might be here, actually. This is cheating ever so slightly, because I would not be able to see these if I hadn't turned the brightness up, but I'm sure you don't mind. It's just very briefly while I have you guys back, because we had a little bit of drama yesterday whilst I was looking for the resources off camera. I'd come over this way, no problem, collected the logs and long sticks and things to be able to make this, and then I went off the other way in that direction, because not only did I need long sticks, but I also needed fats. I was looking for the nuts. Oh, I've got another inspect. What now? Oh, sorry, it's just leeches. I didn't think I'd gone in the water, but maybe it's because it's raining and I've been in the bushes. I don't know. But either way, we went off that direction and everything was fine until I had a little bit of an encounter with a jaguar. And now this time I did not get the headshot. So the spear did some damage, but it still came at me. I managed to take it down with the bow and arrow, which I was rather pleased with. That capybara's just disappeared in the water. Like, full on just vanished. I was going to kill that as well and get the food, but oh well. Never mind. Managed to take the jaguar down, but not before it did a little bit of damage. I had a couple wounds. I treated them, but one got infected. I then had to use some maggots that I had found and I had stored in my little storage box. They treated the infected part and then put a bandage on. That was great, but I had a fever. It really knocked a lot of my macroelements down and my hydration was awful. I've had to really sort of dig deep and salvage and make little soups where I could and just really get going, but I was lacking in the energy. I managed to get everything under control, but I was nearly passing out with lack of energy. So I had to sleep quite early in the day, which meant that I woke up at about 7 o'clock and it was dark. So I thought, whilst it is dark and I can't really go out and explore, not without at least cheating and turning the brightness all the way up like this, which isn't really fair. But what I would do is I'd come back and visit you guys and we would have a look at some armor. Now I think bone is probably a good start. Don't know if I'm right, but I don't really know what else we would make armor from. Got some herbs, feathers. You see, I don't really have a lot of anything else. I've got some planks maybe. So let's have a look, see what we can do with bone. We craft that. Now, there's 6 things there. I'm wondering if we can throw a couple together. So you see 3, but 4 is too much. So 3 we can use. Rope. Yeah, so that makes 4. Another rope is 5. Another rope. No. Stick. No. Oops. Small stick. No. So we need something else to go with all the bones. Maybe something you tie it to. Maybe like a leaf. Would a leaf do it? Let's come out of that. There's some leaves over here, I'm sure there is. I don't know if I'd need like maybe one of like the banana leaves rather than... I've got palm leaves. Let's see, you can only harvest or destroy, and I think that's only going to give me, yeah, leaf piles. I can't actually craft with that. Maybe it is a leaf pile you need, I don't know. I thought there was some banana. Oh, look, another bird. Don't really need that at the minute, and I've not got a lot of room, so we'll leave that. Take some more rope, seeing as we're here. We're going to need a couple of them, potentially, to make the armor. Oh, I do need to make another axe as well. What do I need? Is it a stick? Yeah, rope, sticks, and 2 stones. Actually, I can make that now, I think. And rope and stick. Yeah, axe. So now let's go chop down that little plant. There we go. And yeah, so we can craft with a banana leaf. And it was 1, 2, 3 bones. This is working. It's going with the banana. It hasn't cancelled it. 2 ropes. Bone armor. There we go. But I have no room for it, apparently. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, this is annoying. How do I equip it? And why has it got more slots? I can't put any. What are these for? Normally that means you're crafting with it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to craft with it. Right, I don't want the leaf pile. Put my arrows at the top. So we got a new note there for bone armor. There we go, we got a recipe. Banana leaf, 2 rope, and 3 bone. But I don't know how you... I don't want to craft with it. How do I wear it? There we go. You inspect and then you put it on your arm. So that's 1 lot of armor. I need 4. 1, 2, 3. Will be what I need more of. I don't know if I've got enough bone for all this. Definitely don't think I've got enough rope for all this. But we'll see what we can do. Let's swap some things around. So banana leaf, 1, 2, 3 bones, 1, 2 ropes. I'm going to be 1 rope short. Let's just go get 1 more. Oh, actually, so we'll pop that on that arm. Just have to get 1 more rope. Hopefully I'll have a couple. There we go, there should be some over there. So I've planted a banana plant and then not realised that I have like a full grove of banana plants out here. I didn't realise that's what these were. But that's the same thing as these, and these have now sprouted these little flowers that have got the fruit growing on them. So hopefully these will as well. Yeah, that one's got one there. So I should, in theory, have an abundance of bananas. And I probably could have done with growing one of these little nut trees, because nuts seem to be more of an issue, or fats in general seem to be more of an issue. I can get a bit of fat from the peccary meat, but it's not as good and it's not as renewable a source, a bit more effort as well. So we'll deal with that. I do need to get some sort of source of fat. But anyway, let's craft our 2 remaining bone armors. 2, 3. 1, 2 ropes. Craft. You can't do multiple of these because you have to have that in your inventory. And 1. Oh, we had just enough bones. Look at that. That's perfect. 2 pieces of bone armor. That down to our legs. 1, 2. And that is us. Look at that. Sexy legs there, then, bone armor. But that's us fully armored up. So fortunately, I think that is things back up to normal. Everything looks about right. Fats are a little low. We definitely need to boost them a touch. But they're not bad. They're not terrible. Do seem to have plenty of liana rope around. We'll take that fruit. I think that's carbohydrate, that fruit. Stock up on rope because we are going to need that for the construction projects. We are full on rope. That is a good sign. Is there any nuts there? No. I don't want to do too much actually, because while the brightness is up, it is like slightly cheating, isn't it? So what time are we on? 6 a.m. Can we get a little nap in? And once again, I will head out to do a little bit of resource gathering. It is 6:30. It is getting late, getting slightly dark again. I might have to put the brightness up a touch for you once more. We'll just get a little bit of a drink before that thirst gets a little too, or that hydration gets a little too low. I think we'll have 3. It is raining, so we won't miss them. They'll top back up pretty quick. We have finished the building. The construction is complete. We have our little leaf stand over here that doesn't have anything on it currently. A little stick stand, which has a few, but I do have a few in my backpack. We have the logs, the long sticks, and we have the stones. We also obviously have the bits that we had before. Our banana plant is coming along nicely. Even without the fertilizer, we have the fertilizer heap, the composter there. Definitely gonna have to put the brightness up for you there. 1 second. There we go. Hopefully that means you'll be able to see. I know it's not ideal, but this is a very dark game and the days go very quick, so we might just have to keep nudging the brightness up for you. I did manage to find a couple coconuts. I've got one in my sled just over here and one also... Oh, well I did. That's vanished on me. Not great. I don't know if the coconuts disappear. I didn't think they did, but I suppose if they're going to, it would make sense to break this one up. Oh, I did build another pickaxe as well. I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to harvest some stone from some of the boulders, but that doesn't appear to be the case. I don't know whether to keep that and make a bag. No, I think we will. We'll just split it, because the halves are good for fats and carbohydrates, both of which we need currently. And I guess we'll just put another 2 bowls out here. There we go, let's line them up so we've got plenty of water now. And at least that coconut didn't go to waste. Everything is pretty much topped up. A little bit of carbohydrate wouldn't go amiss. Don't think we've any bananas left though. No. So I did find a couple other things whilst we were out and about. I did find some of this unknown mushroom that's blue. I found some of this psychotria, which seems to be to do with that concoction we discovered the recipe for, that ayahuasca brew. Not really sure what we do with that just yet. I also found this Banisteriopsis scraps. No idea what you do with that. You can craft with it, but well, it says you can, but I've got no little things there, so I don't really know what that's for. Yeah, I quite frankly I just don't know. So it's getting dark. We are struggling for stamina, so I think what I might do is just send us to sleep, and then once morning comes, yeah, we'll let that run through till 5 a.m. Once the morning comes, things are a little bit brighter. I think we will try and finish off the ritual bowl, because that's the only thing left that needs building. Just pop the brightness back down. Maybe a touch dark for you yet. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Just turn the brightness up a little bit just for a minute while we're waiting for the sun to come up. So this is the only thing left to build really around the base. We've got everything that I think we want so far, and this just needs a small fire, so that should be fairly easy to build. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Small sticks. What do I need? 3 more sticks. I can do that. Well, should we give it a go? Should we light it? I've got the stamina. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I've got a hand drill. I didn't know the planks stacked like that as well. That's good to know. I thought you could only have your one in each slot, so 2 planks, or 1 fire starter, 1 plank. It's good to know you can have 4 combined. Let's light that. And then insert... I don't know what we've done. Apparently we had everything we needed. I don't know what we needed. I don't know what the recipe was. I know it used that psychotria, but I don't know what else.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We have a small child. Can I can. Right, so this isn't a cutscene. I can move in this. So we have a small child.
Hey, wait! What?
Just going to turn the brightness back down again now because I don't want this getting really bright. So we're obviously tripping at the minute. Oh, do you know what? I kind of want them bananas as well. I guess we'll have to just chase this kid down through this acid trip that we're going on. I think Psychotria was a good name for that plant. Alright, so this is that stone that's in our way that the kid has just ran through. And we've hit a dead end.
Hey, kid! Where are you?
Oh, we're proper tripping now.
Where am I?
I have a feeling we're going to have passed out on the floor by that rock, and this is all going to be a dream now. And I hope not, because when you pass out on the floor you tend to get them worms. And I have not really got the food and things in reserve to be dealing with any kind of illnesses.
Hello?
Do you remember how we got here?
Mia? Is that you?
Can we talk to anyone? No, can't talk. I can move around. So I'm now moving in the stars.
First contact is always difficult.
Oh, there we go.
They're extremely weary.
I don't remember anything. You were calling to me. I ran out of the tent and...
They have to be. Civilization is killing them. And we don't even realize it.
Mia,
Maybe
Nice
it
haircut.
would have been better if I'd just died back then.
What is going on with Mia?
Mia,
When the American colonization began, the conquistadores brought their diseases here with them. Many tribes were wiped out, and the rest moved even deeper into the jungle. Chief Kuini went on and on about whole generations of his ancestors being decimated, until they received a gift from the jungle.
Playing with the walkie-talkie over here.
And me? Naively, I assured them about our good intentions.
I'll try and touch her again and watch her disappear. We are definitely waking up on the floor by that rock, aren't we?
Embraced us as their own.
Is this what happened to her?
They even shared their secret with us.
Their secret? Is this what's happened that we've ran away from?
¿Qué hemos hecho?
So she's taking some sort of parcel from them.
I just wanna...
Oh, we get to take the gift.
Jake,
Maybe we don't.
come in, please. I need you.
Mia? Wait! I'm here!
Hello?
Oh, we're back in our camp.
Jake, please.
Oh, well, that's good.
I can't live without you.
Mia, is it really you? What happened? Are you safe?
Gracias a Dios que estás vivo. Me? I'm safe. Trust me. Tell me what happened to you. I was losing it trying to contact you.
I was
I haven't been
hoping
trying
you
that
could tell me
hard.
that. You called me in the middle of the night, and I ran out to look for you, and all I remember is running and falling.
Wait, you fell? That doesn't sound good. Okay, take it easy. Breathe. Do you know where you are?
Yeah, I'm in the rainforest.
I have no idea.
Can you give me some clue as to your whereabouts? A landmark or something?
Oh yeah, trees, more trees. I mean, GPS, obviously.
Yeah, I have a GPS in my watch. Can you write this down?
Yes, but you had the map and the GPS. We weren't supposed to split up and... God, this is all my fault.
Hey, there has to be another way. Found a map. It's half burnt, but there's a location marked on it. Lambda 2. Not sure what it is. Do you?
No, I don't think so. Can you get there?
Not without climbing gear.
You left me.
Mia? Come again? You're breaking up.
Without Oh,
Mia? Mia! Oh, fuck! Battery's dead.
The batteries do not last long on this, do they? 2%, so we're going to have a little bit of a charge left on that. But we have contact with Mia. We've done that. So that Banisteros scraps thing was part of the recipe, so that's good. And then we had the psychotry we had, and that was all we needed. Okay, so Mia can translate things on the stone, so we'll head back to the stone. Should I do it again? That's the thing, mate. Once you start, you never want to give it up, do you? Okay, so we need to wait for her and the battery to charge so we can go back to the stone and get her to translate it. All of our elements are full. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I think this is probably a good time to... gotta get that, haven't I? I've got to. No, it ran off. What happened to the other one? Was it there? All the way over there. They're a bit too skittish, them Capabaya things. Yeah, I think we'll leave it here. I think we will, next episode, we will attempt to recontact Mia. I think we've achieved a lot. Do you know what I mean? We've got a full set of armour, thanks to our mate, Kratchoon. I really hope I've said that right. I guarantee I haven't. I apologise profusely if I've butchered your name there, mate. But I do appreciate the comments anyway. I do appreciate the help with the armour. That's been great. And the tip on holding shift with the bow and arrow was really helpful. I don't think I'd have taken that Jaguar down without it. That would have been the death of me. You did also say to try and contact Mia. I don't know if you meant by using the ritual bowl. I can't remember exactly what your comment said, but I don't know if that was part or whether it was meant to, maybe I've skipped a step. I'm not really sure, but I appreciate it anyway. I appreciate the help. It is a bit of a, I don't know what the term I'm looking for here is. Like, it's very sort of blind, isn't it, this game? You kind of just have to stumble your way through it. Oh, we got him. I was just taking a pop shot while I was talking to you, but what a pop shot it was. And then again, that is that tip on holding shift while you aim, because there was no way I could have done that without it. So I will harvest all this up and get this meat drying. And while I'm doing that, you lot can click that like button. And if you haven't already, the subscribe one as well. And I will see you next time for our next adventure into the rainforest. Thanks very much, folks. See you later.